All right. What's good with y'all, man? It's episode 54 of the Just the Guys podcast. Season 3 is here. Season motherfucking 3. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to turn up, bring the energy. You know, damn, don't look like there's no energy. Denzel got this blank stare. Devin kind of just here, you know what I'm saying? I need y'all to turn up, man. It's season 3. Let's go. Last time it was no fucking energy. Turn that shit up, man. But yeah, so we here. We actually have a special guest for y'all, but shit, guys, Denzel.
Yo.
I got Terrell here.
Yo.
Devin.
Yo.
Trying to be quiet. And a special guest brought in by Denzel, Desiree.
Hi.
And this is actually going to be our... Well, actually, no, it's not. I was about to say our first special guest.
It's the third one.
Yeah,
of the season. Of season 3.
There you go. Because the last time we had a special guest, it was Nat. And Nat's audio was chopped, if y'all seen that.
The last time we had a special guest was Nick,
God.
Right? It was Nick and Ant.
Hey, boy.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about a woman on the podcast.
Oh yeah, it was Nat. That was episode 8. That was episode 8.
Yeah, unfortunately, like for the people that I asked just don't have the tech for it, and you know what I'm saying, Nat just what y'all be saying her audio wasn't giving, so it just
she was cool people's though. She was cool people's, but it's just
she was cool as shit. She was spitting facts too. I'm not gonna lie, Nat be spitting facts, but you know what it is. We might have to get her back on here for a rerun, and then maybe we can get Jay on one time. Jay's gonna have controversial ass takes. I already know.
Jay gonna be funny as hell.
Yeah, you and Denzel. Well, I'm saying you like she ain't here, but Denzel, you and her, y'all gonna be going at it like for real. Y'all gonna be bumping heads.
Well, she gonna say what she bring to the table and had to get on her neck.
Well, let's just say she's what you be getting at. She's a modern, you know what I'm saying, woman. You know what I'm saying?
Outside.
Educated, low key. High key.
She outside. I
don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, I'll put on my Kevin Samuels suit. Get on her neck. Simple.
That's gonna be crazy. She might freeze up. She might be like, you know what? Fuck this. It might just be in the middle of the call. But yeah,
Kevin Samuels.
We got some.
That's interesting coming from you.
We got. Oh shit. Yeah. Matter of fact,
tell
us how you feeling, bro.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. This has been a good week. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder what.
Put my taxes in, you know, I'm finna get the whip in a couple weeks.
Finally.
Yes. Yes. Get the whip. So, you know, I'm just, just in a little weird in between waiting time, but other than that, just working, having fun with my friends, you know, being chill. Simple stuff, you know, living a life.
Leaving shit out, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he being descriptive. He ain't telling you the whole story.
Yeah,
we're gonna find out though.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
Oh yeah.
Devin, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. You know, chilling, working. How about y'all?
You good, Raga? Raga and go?
We good. But we talk about your mental health right now. Not ours. Well, I already did mine.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I'm chilling, man.
I'm feeling great.
Devin just said he's feeling good.
Anything else?
That's all I'm saying.
Anything else?
Nope.
Nothing? All right, bad.
No, Devin's been here.
I've been here.
Someone's been absent. But we'll get into that later. I'm doing straight, man. The dog was sick, man, but he's better now. And y'all been going crazy. As much as Rod hates us saying this shit, y'all been going crazy on the fucking YouTube and the TikTok and all that shit. Hating ass. He's over here for me. Oh, well, on the video, he's over here. Hating ass fucking. But you know what I'm saying? We this is the most successful month that the channel has had since we started this shit. Like, not even a year ago. The channel's not that old.
So February?
When we started the channel?
The most successful?
Yeah, February was the most successful. So from like the end of January to the end of February was the most successful month we had.
I need something to spark that, you know what I'm saying, that inspiration.
What's y'all goal? What are y'all meeting? Or y'all just hit a chat all the time?
What you mean? Like, what's our goal? Like, our goal with the content or with the brand long term or what?
Yeah, like with the brand long term.
Basically, I mean, it's always to just spread a message, a positive message, and a good example for like other young adults, young teens, tweens, whatever the case may be. But also just like to entertain, really. Just to entertain and then obviously to make money from it. But that comes after the passion. So if, you know, we ever start making bread from it, then so be it. But if not, we'll continue to do the podcast. We'll continue to drop videos and shit because we always on here. And I feel like, we're all entertaining. Our personalities mesh well, so might as well broadcast it.
Yeah.
Facts.
But yeah, so that's what we're going. And I mean, it is going well. I was just saying that, like, in order for us to really, like, take off, you know what I'm saying? We need to step on the gas a little bit, but it's definitely happened. I see Terrell, what he's trying to do with the rebranding and dropping more gaming stuff and different kinds of content, and it's definitely working. But we all need to come together and like do more like shit. So if that means that you know what I'm saying, Devin and Denzel need to spread their wallet a little bit to get the games that we got, then it need to happen. Or like if they need to consume some content, learn about, I don't know, tools or shoes or some shit, so we can talk about tools and shoes or whatever they like, whatever the fuck going on, fashion brands, all that dumb shit. It needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? We need to do something. But we need to do something exciting too. Like, matter of fact, like if Denzel had, I would pay to see Denzel with a camera, right? Because you know how like Denzel, the kind of shit that you be sending me in my DMs on Instagram. You had a camera or some shit, and you was to go up to like random people, random women in Walgreens or some shit, or like literally just apply to different places. Like different jobs, and then to go in dressed however the fuck you want to, just to see like their reaction and like just be yourself. And to back up what you were saying before in prior episodes, like I would love to see that. Like that's some shit that like would get a lot of views.
You want to see me macking code approach in public?
Gosh,
on camera.
Basically, I want to see.
That would be funny. That would be funny. I agree with you. That would be funny.
It'd be interesting. It'd be introspective. Actually, I want to see if you practice what you preach.
Hey, I got shot down. I got shot down like 2 days ago, actually.
Seen it up close and personal before.
Yeah,
God. Yeah, it's for real. It's really real out here,
bro. Everybody gets rejected though, so it's like
some more than others.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I'm just saying everybody get rejected. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's true.
So, I mean, if you just don't shoot your shot, then you don't get rejected. That's the only way. So. If you play it safe, then you ain't gonna get nowhere. You always gonna get like,
hey,
you know what I'm saying, the average.
Yeah, I know.
But I respect you for that because there's some people in 2023 that can't walk up and talk to people and approach people. So,
facts,
y'all bitches. But everybody else, it just is what it is. But I'm talking about like even just making friends, like seeing somebody, oh, like that's a dope shirt. Where'd you get that from? Like I fuck with Star Wars too, whatever. Or like you see like tattoos, like, oh, what's that? I wanted to say that ink is interesting. What does that say? Or you look at Terrell's hat, then that's a clean hat. That fits nice. Like, where'd you get that from?
Nice beanie.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it don't always have to be like about like the other.
You see, y'all hold on. Y'all see how he tried to get a reaction out of me and didn't get that shit? You see? You see what I'm saying? He was like that beanie. You see that shit? You don't get no damn reaction. Okay.
I didn't even peep. That's crazy.
Yeah, you see, that's how y'all get it.
Just a little shade. That's how y'all get it. Keep things in.
If somebody throws some random ass shade at you, you don't give them no fucking reaction. You just sit here and just keep doing your shit. Make them feel goofy for even trying to attempt to throw some fucking shade.
You read it. I tried to shade you, but it didn't work.
Shut your ass
keep up. Keep you on your toes.
Leaving some important shit out of your mental health check.
Just look at all these posters, bro.
My room is bare. As you can see, I got 2 holes in my wall, and that's it.
Then where them holes come from?
Where them holes come from? This fist. I didn't know I had it in me.
So you got anger?
You said what?
You got anger problems?
No, hold on. Let me explain before this get out of context. When I was younger, I used to play a lot of Mortal Kombat. And I used to take the game very seriously. And people on the game used to piss me off. And my internet was garbage, so I would lag out. Or they would teabag me after they kill me. Or they'll talk shit on the mic after they beat my ass. And then I would just be like, I used to be over there on my computer. So I would just be like this. And then out of nowhere, I just... And then my hand got stuck in there one time. I was like... And then I just brushed my thing off. And then... plugged it up, as you can see, and then it happened a second time, and then I just stopped playing Mortal Kombat overall. I just stopped playing it. It hasn't happened.
I like how you said when he was younger, like that shit wasn't like a couple years ago.
You're right.
Yeah, I was younger, like a couple years ago. I don't do that shit no more. I don't care. Fuck Mortal Kombat.
So what you're saying is you already touching 30.
I'm touching 30. Don't laugh.
Yeah.
That's a real one. That's a real one.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this for Denzel's sake because he said that was a
Yeah.
couple years ago.
It's like a running gag with Denzel. Like they'll tease each other. But not like when you say like when I was younger, it's like, you know, at least like half a decade or
Bro,
close
I
to a
was younger,
decade
bro.
ago.
I was younger, bro. I was like 24.
24.
Playing Mortal Kombat.
24 is a
Sweaty.
24 is a reach. 'Cause that's where that shit was like last year.
Yeah, it felt like it, huh?
Yeah. But
goddamn.
anyways,
Closer than you think.
Since we were talking about macking and Denzel was macking yesterday, let's what do y'all think is an acceptable meal for a first date? Let's say you go to a restaurant, random ass restaurant. It doesn't have to be somewhere specific. Let's say you go to a fucking, I don't know, a steakhouse or like a fucking Chili's. Let's use Chili's because Chili's has everything.
Mhm.
What is your first meal gonna be? This is a first date. What's your meal gonna be?
I mean,
I probably have like
what's acceptable?
like some baked chicken with some loaded potatoes or something. Because I don't eat steak or pork.
That's valid.
That's valid.
I mean,
there's a stigma out there for first date meals and acceptable first date meals for men on the men's side.
Steak. I know steak is one.
Yeah. But women be on here saying like, I don't want no man that eats pasta on the first date. I don't want him slurping up shit in front of me or a burger and shit like that. This is the TO. This is not me. This is the TO.
But I mean, if we go to the Italian restaurant, of course you're gonna eat pasta, so you're gonna have to eat it.
You know what I'm saying? That's
I mean,
what I'm
eat that
saying.
meat. What you sitting here
Exactly.
judging me for?
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't
But
care.
I don't think you should eat a fucking nothing messy. So no like fucking wings with the sauce dripping all on that
I'm
shit.
not
You
gonna
sitting here
lie.
like licking your fingers in front. Like this is a first date.
Yeah. So that, that's like okay.
Okay, that's like third date. That's like third date. When this is like okay, we can
get you the rack of ribs, baby back with the barbecue.
Yeah. At first I was gonna say like, why does it matter? I mean, you might as well, you know, break the ice, get them comfortable sometime. But I just don't like eating ribs because the shit is messy. Like, period. You know what I'm saying? It gets all in your teeth. You got it all in
you gotta
your...
get a toothpick immediately.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then some people like, if you had braces or if you got like a permanent retainer, like the shit just get caught all in the retainer. Now you gotta like use the under loop floss to get in there. Like, no, that's a big no for me. But I mean, I don't even like ribs that much, to be honest with y'all. Like if they just fell off the earth, like they just were deleted and everybody forgot about ribs. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't bat an eye. I wouldn't be like, damn,
I'd be
I can't have
devastated.
ribs no more.
I love some ribs. So
when's the last time you had some ribs?
Yeah, when's the last time you had
a
ribs?
couple months ago, actually. A couple months ago.
Yeah, you'd be straight.
They were
bro.
good.
Yeah.
You'd be
straight
straight
with that.
Ribs. I don't eat it like often, but I eat it. I eat it
Yeah, I
probably
mean,
about like 6 times out the year. Not too often, but enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 6 times is actually really rare. So
yeah, like I don't
you know what I'm saying?
like we make it sometime. Like we're like, you know what? Let's get some ribs and then we haven't had it in like 4 months. Let's get some and then put some.
You eat it how it's supposed to be done, and you get the bread too.
The bread.
And that's this some Florida stuff. What's going on?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. I don't know if it's like a black people thing or if it's a Florida thing. But like sometimes when we got barbecue, like there's a dude selling it. Like I think Terrell knows what I'm talking about. It's on
the side of the road.
Yep, on 112. And he'll be down there by like down the street from Publix or whatever, just like, you know, down that way. And he'll be on the side. He'll have his truck. He'll be grilling up some ribs, and wishes were good as fuck. He'll have the to-go plate.
It be boneless ribs or something?
No, it's ribs, bro. Ribs.
With the beans, with the bread.
Yeah, and with some bread.
That?
Like he gives you bread. Like it's
like
almost
bread,
like
fish. You know, when they give you
okay.
Exactly.
He knows what's going on. So yeah, it's like the ribs and the bread and then beans. Sometimes I think he'll have corn, but usually my mom just get the ribs, like the
or
6
some,
or
like,
8
seafood rice or some shit. You be having a bunch of shit.
And then get some bread, and they'll be dipping it in the sauce. That shit is crazy.
God,
I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, like 12, 13, 14, that shit used to hit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm about to hit him up again. I'm gonna have to slide by the spin the block. I pass by that spot all the time.
Yeah, I done jogged some memories.
Backing it up to the date shit. I think burgers might be a little finicky too.
No, it's not. It's acceptable.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like something simple. Like it's not really too messy. Yeah.
I seen men cut their burger actually in half.
Cut the burger in half.
Yeah.
When they be having the burger with the olive at the top with the toothpick in there, those be the fire ones. Those be the fire burgers.
Yeah, but I've seen that. I've seen somebody neatly split a burger.
Yeah.
Just cut it in half, and so it's not as bad. But honestly, I don't give a fuck. Like, if it's a good sandwich, it's like we out eating. I think if we going on a date, you know, if we going out to eat, then like by this point, I think I'm comfortable enough with you to like eat in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean it shouldn't matter because I'm gonna eat.
Interesting.
You feel me? Like
exactly
yourself. Like we
came to get to know you, but I'm also hungry. So
yeah,
that's
why. Like,
but what about Raising Cane's though?
On a first date?
I think just because off of the goodness of the food, like it won't matter because the food is so good there.
You try that
for y'all.
You try that.
I feel like you can go anywhere though. Really, for a first date?
Yeah.
Do y'all think there's some first dates that are unacceptable? Like someone you shouldn't take somebody?
Maybe like Taco Bell.
McDonald's,
Taco Bell. All the 9 yards.
Fast food spots.
Like, yeah, I mean that's a given.
4 for $4 from Wendy's. Not accepted.
That's not
Raising Cane's is a fast food spot too, though.
Nah, but Raising Cane's,
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't.
Like somebody Chick-fil-A for a first date.
The movies.
We can do Chick-fil-A by like the beach or something. I mean, like a park and sit down. Okay, that's acceptable. That's a date. Sit down.
Eat with that.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like those are so corny.
What?
Going to a fucking park. I think that shit is so weak. Like I've never
done it. I've never done it.
I've never done it.
That's pretty good.
I had twice, but I never could like feel it. Like we just at a park with our food. Like, fuck we doing here at the park? Let's get up. Let's go somewhere. I don't know. I know some people that appreciate it, like appreciate the aesthetic. You know, like you outside, sun shining. You know, clear skies. But I don't know. I never really could dig it.
That shit sound fantastic.
Okay.
Until you out there,
get the blanket. They can make sure
you out there. You got the ants, you got the flies all around your shit.
It just depends on what type of day you go on. If it's like a windy day, like a light windy day, that's good. You ain't gonna worry about that. But,
it depends on the view. You really go do that for the view. Like imagine you had like a nice view. I can see it like if you had like near like a lake or something. That would kind of be gas.
Yeah, like we have a lake here, so a pond with the swans, and then it's boat rides. So
a boat ride would be nice, actually.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That'd be chill. Yeah, I guess I'm just not a romantic or some shit.
I mean, you're probably romantic. It's probably to an extent.
I don't know. I haven't found that bone in my body yet.
Me playing the game, what's a dude that's romantic to me? Like I get to play you or something I like.
Yeah, I think that's chill too. I think any activity that you do where you can bond, you know, learn about the other person. I think that's somewhat of a date because you're trying to learn about the person, see if y'all compatible. You know what I mean? Just really just break them down, get to know them. So I think that's important. But like fast food spots, definitely unacceptable just because it's not really special. You just
I ain't gonna
lie. You know
lie.
what I'm saying?
I shouldn't.
That's acceptable. You going with the guys though.
Everything's acceptable. What the fuck?
A carpool.
What the fuck?
Come on
Taco
now.
Bell. 2 a.m.
Come on now.
Fire.
Yeah.
Cool.
We talking about dates. This man just brought it to the guys.
Yeah, you trying to rizz us up? The fuck?
I know, right? What you doing?
Hey, what you doing?
He said 2 a.m. carpool.
You on that zesty shit, huh? No cap.
No cap.
He said, "Oh man,
all right."
That's gonna be part of the. When we do the merch, that's gonna be part of it. No cap.
It's not gonna have the P on it. It's gonna cap.
I know it's gonna be NOCA and then an underscore for the P.
Oh,
no cap.
Okay.
Oh my God, Denzel fucked it up for himself.
He really did.
It's gonna be a running gag. It's gonna be a running gag for like a month, or maybe y'all be done with it by the next week.
Shit back.
I think.
Hell no.
Because
once I drop that video,
He just said it.
No, when y'all forget, y'all remember now, so it don't matter. I'm saying now.
You know me, I'm not gonna forget.
I ain't saying it.
I ain't forget. I ain't gonna forget.
For context, well, y'all will get the context. I'll drop the video and y'all see exactly. Y'all come back to this video. I'll link the video, the episode in the.
Oh my god!
I say Denzel is not the man you think he is, bro.
What'd you do?
I wasn't recording.
I'm fucking dead.
I mean, technically you're good though because I got you.
Denzel has it. I'm using Denzel's audio.
Oh, okay. Well, it's up now. I can't believe I did that shit.
Wow, Goofy, rookie mistake. Yeah, like we haven't been doing this shit for 54 weeks. Consistent. Yeah, it is a rookie mistake.
But you know what I think it happened? I think it's because when I tried to get the fucking bots in here, like, and they weren't available, and I was like, what the fuck are we gonna do? I was trying to come up with a solution for y'all, and then I just like forgot to hit the button because I did everything else. Fuck it, fuck it. It's here.
The bots.
Yeah, shit. We got one bot in here.
Yeah, you. Yeah. But anyway,
no cap.
Anyways, let's move it along. Let's move it along. Watch this. So, have you ever been? We all been in relationships, right? Have you ever brought up, like, let's say you talking to your girl, right? And you're like, yeah, babe, like, remember, like, you didn't want us to watch this show. You said the show was goofy, and then she looks at you and she tilts her head and she's like, wrong bitch. Have you ever had a wrong bitch encounter or a wrong bitch moment? Because those shits are funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Those shits be catching me. I'll be like, oh shit, you know what? She kind of right.
I ain't never had
was the other girl.
That's a red flag right there, King. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's not a red flag.
It's a big ass red flag. I'm not gonna hold you.
That's career ender right there.
Wrong bitch.
No, I don't think I've ever had that. Thank God.
No,
that should be funny.
I ain't never really had nothing like that.
Damn, I'm the only one. Fuck.
Well, I said that previous. So,
how did it make you feel?
I mean, they brought up a situation about a time when they went out somewhere. I'm like, we never did that. We never. Wow. But I hit them with the wrong bitch, like wrong girl, wrong baby mama, or something like that. Like, no.
Those should be funny though. Like, it's not really a red flag. It's just like sometimes it's out of a joke, but sometimes it really be that situation though.
Bro was on 99 max stats. Now he's sitting at a 75. That's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I would be
10,000 points.
I'd be embarrassed, bro. I'd be embarrassed as hell.
Ain't gonna lie, it's hard to come back after that one.
It
was you. Like,
just own up to it, bro. Made a mistake. Fuck it. It is what it is. You ain't coming back. Because then you try to defend yourself and be like, nah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, you gonna look like an asshole for real. Just take that.
You can be gaslighting for real.
It's over.
All right, look at Terrell's neck.
Yeah.
Who's on my neck? It's not you.
Okay.
Dang. This man got the armor on right now. He got not the armor, the weights on.
Okay.
He getting held back. I like it. Just
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Okay.
Denzel?
You're getting older, man. I'm pushing 30. I don't got time to be.
I ain't gonna lie, Denzel.
Man, that shit up, man.
You're not looking too good out here, dog.
That hairline getting old.
Petty? You ain't got.
Take out that hat. Take out that hat.
Yeah, I want to see
maybe another episode.
I want to see it.
Oh, hell no.
Let's see that hat. Take it off.
Anyways, moving on. Denzel.
What's up, King?
Denzel, I'm gonna challenge your thoughts here.
All right.
So, what's your opinion on women with OnlyFans? Real quick, let's establish a base, and then we'll move from there.
Me personally, how I feel about
you personally, they as
fun
Denzel.
Time. They fun time.
They fun time.
They fun time. Take that as you will.
No, man.
Give some details.
Hey, you hit them up. You hit them up at 2 a.m. That's what you do. Hit them up at 2 a.m.
You think they're respectable women?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're nice people. I'm not gonna attach what they do to their personality, but at the end of the day, like,
what about women that go to Atlanta?
Some women ain't even out in Atlanta. Some men.
Hey! But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. All I'm gonna say, if you go to Atlanta, it ain't to get married. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't going to Atlanta to get married. So whatever happened in Atlanta, stay in Atlanta. Simple.
Atlanta and OnlyFans kind of tied together.
Yeah, they kind of like.
So let's see. So
like, if she do OnlyFans and then she going to Atlanta and you dating her, like, you looking crazy. I'm sorry, King. You need to switch it up.
So my question for you is, right? Women with OnlyFans and women that go to Atlanta and all this. Why do you think that's acceptable now? Why do you think that's the wave now?
Remember back in like 2014, 2015 when all the girls getting flown out to Dubai? Y'all remember that? Hey, we all know what the fuck was going on, but we ain't give a fuck. Like it was what it was. It was an era. It was a time period when that was a trend. A lot of women were doing that, and now guys are flying out to Thailand. I mean, now there's a bunch of women on the pushing back. It's like, well, y'all was going to Dubai, like nobody was on y'all necks. Like let the boys fly out to Thailand. Let them go to Korea if they want to go to Korea. Like, leave them alone. Like, it's that simple. I mean, shit. It's that simple. That's all I'm saying. A spade is spade. If that's what you want to do, cool. All power to you. But like, don't double dip. Like, it's that simple. Just don't double dip.
So my question to you is, who put women? Why you think OnlyFans is popular and being flown out is popular? Whose fault is that?
It's the guys' fault because there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys that don't get no type of play or anything. So that's all they got left. Like you like 400 pounds, you don't got nothing redeeming about you. And
no, I ain't see no. I don't see no 400-pound men flying women out.
Oh no, that's okay. This is what I'm saying. Oh, go ahead.
No, that was an echo. She didn't say that.
Oh, it's an echo. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What I was saying was, basically, there's two sides. It's like there's the guys that's just like enabling the OnlyFans content to blow up to where it is today, and then it's like the other higher echelon of guys is like, athletes, basketball players, rappers, whatever. This is flying out random beautiful women to Dubai or Atlanta, and then boom, they get sent back. And then it's like an enabling from both ends, like the top and the bottom. So it's like all the motherfuckers in the middle, they're fucked. And that scenario, like, what can you do if you're in the middle? What are you gonna do? Like you either gonna go, all right, let me hit up the OnlyFans, or you gonna go up, be like, all right, let me get this money. Then you get the money, and then he's just like, well, damn, I got all this money, and I don't feel like sharing it with nobody. And then you just like, well. Because imagine if you're a guy and you don't get no play and then you get rich. Like, do you really want to marry the first woman you see at that point? You was invisible for like 15 plus years. Do you really want to do that?
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of men would, because they like, a lot of men say they ain't petty, but like, if you give like the most regular dude like $1 million, like not even $1 million, $10 million, he's going to Colombia immediately, and he's gonna live it up probably for another decade. Then he's gonna come back and be like, all right, now I don't want to get married now. Like, that's what's gonna happen. Like, he's not gonna be like, I'm gonna go to the church, give me a nice. He's not gonna do that. It's not like that. Cause like
Michael B. Jordan
guys ain't living, like most guys ain't really living until they're like late 20s, 30s. Like, they ain't really living until then. Up until that point, they're just working.
You think Michael B. Jordan did that?
Michael B. Jordan was blessed.
He was blessed.
He was blessed.
Did you not see the interview he just did where he was talking to his bully from high school? They used to call him corny.
Corny. He's like, yeah, I was the corny kid, right? Yeah, I remember. I heard you say that.
Oh yeah, when he got on her neck.
Yes, that shit.
I remember. I didn't see it, but I seen it on.
He wasn't blessed. He wasn't blessed.
Bro.
He beat Martin King.
He got famous.
Yeah, he got famous.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, he was acting really young too, because his mama was putting him to.
Like he had something.
But he was still corny though.
He was corny, but he was on the road to where he is today. He was on the road even back then. So even if he was called corny, it was like okay, all right. Yeah. I'm probably gonna see you later on, and you're gonna be like down here. I'm gonna be up here, and then I'm gonna get back at you anyway if I see you. And that's what happened. So,
but from my perspective, I feel like when you in high school and middle school and shit, like everybody's on the same level. There's no like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like once you graduate and then, or like if you decide to pursue further schooling, you know what I'm saying, further education, you go to college. then it's like now y'all still on the same level. But if not, and like you go to work, like I feel like when you're still young, like 18 to 20, maybe 21, then it's like y'all still on the same level. It's not till you start getting older that shit matters. Like, you know, what tax bracket you in, how much money you making, what do you have to offer, like your value. I feel like that's when that matters. So I feel like in high school is when you like it's time for you to, you know, build your social skills, meet all the people that you can, meet the girls, meet the guys, whatever, see what you like. Like that's when it's time to do all that shit. But most teenagers are still figuring out who they are. You know what I mean? But that's the time to do all that stuff because it's like we all just kids at school.
But even then, this is like it's structured.
Is it though?
It is.
What do you think the structure is?
It's the half century old dynamic. They got the cool kids, they got the jocks and everything. But like, I was like, me personally, I was like the computer tech nerd dude in high school. But I was cool with the people in the basketball team, football team, motherfuckers playing Yu-Gi-Oh in the cafeteria, the emo kids. I was cool with everybody, so nobody fucked with me. Except one person, and we fought, and I beat his ass, and I didn't get suspended. But that was the only time.
Should I do it?
What's good?
Should I do it?
Of course you should.
What's the difference between a nerd and a geek, Denzel? Is there a difference?
Next question. You're not finna gaslight me.
Rod, is there a difference between a nerd and a geek? Hold on, let me ask Rod. Rod's this way. Let me ask
Rod. Shit.
Right, lay it on me. Pause.
Well, evidently, actually, according to the dictionary, it says that geeks are more like tech savvy and not computer, but it's like technical and shit like that. And then nerds are more studious.
Okay, well let me change my earlier statement. I was the geek
look,
guy.
There's a slang version of everything because usually people say nerd and they're like. You know what I'm saying? Like, nerd just means that you're corny, you're goofy, you're lame. Like that's the slang for it. It's an insult. But like according to the dictionary, it's like it just means that you're studious, like that you're like a scholar or whatever. That's all you worried about. It's like studying and knowing information. Mm-hmm. And geek is very similar, but it's like usually they're worried about technology, and that's the kind of talk that they're based around. So,
would you say I fit in, Terrell?
Both.
Some of both, yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where does Rod fit in, Denzel?
Neither. He doesn't fit in either. Yeah.
Neither. Are you kidding me, bitch? I was a gifted student.
You outside? Nah,
he said he was outside.
First of all,
you was outside playing football. You don't fit in.
Well, hold on. Go ahead, Desiree.
I said geek side for me. I could tell.
See, she said I'm on the geek side.
You is not a geek.
Brittany says I'm on the nerd side. I mean, but nobody. That's what she sees face value. From face value, she says that I'm a geek.
Rod is a jock. This man.
It's funny.
Don't let that shit fool you.
All right, it's funny because like
people
see this shit. They see, you know what I'm saying, like how I dress or whatever. I had this girl at my job. I mean, she's kind of dumb, but she told me that I look like a church boy because, you know, I have my glasses. I had the circular glasses. I had a hoodie on. You know what I'm saying? She said I look like a church boy. When I started working at Finish Line, she saw my tattoos. Like, she saw my arms. She saw, like, the muscles and shit. And she was like, you know, I actually thought you was a church boy. And I was like, the fuck is that supposed to mean? You saw my glasses and my high top? And I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a church boy. Like, that shit. It didn't like that, though. But the thing is, like, I've always been into like video games and shit. I mean, I feel like a lot of kids were because it's just games. But I also was into sports. Like I was into basketball, football, wrestling. My parents put me in a lot of sports, but it's not like I was just like, yeah, sports all day. It's like I feel like I'm well rounded. You know what I mean? Like I can play games. Like I watch movies, I watch shows, I watch cartoons, I watch. You know, I pick from every pot. You know what I'm saying? And fitness is important to me too. So. I don't feel like I lean one way or the other. But Denzel says that I lean towards the jock side, and he's been knowing me for a long time. Brittany says that I lean towards the nerd side, but I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think Brittany has the wrong idea, bro. I really do think she got the wrong idea because like those days that I wasn't on, all I was doing was working out. I would read and I would go to sleep. That's literally all I was doing. I would work out, I wake up, work out, eat my shit, like read, and then I would work out again and then go to sleep. She's like, "You didn't play any games today?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Why not?" I was like, "I didn't feel like getting on that shit." So this shit kind of boring. It's just dead right now, so I just didn't do it. And then she was like, "Oh, okay," but I think she thinks that like that's all I like doing, which I don't really understand. So
that's why everybody knows me. They think like they think all I do is play the game. I was like, I mean, I'll be on my computer, but I'll be chilling, do other stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I go out. I just don't make that shit public or make that shit known. I just do it. Like if I feel like going somewhere, nobody's gonna know I'm going somewhere. I'll just go somewhere. I feel like it.
But let's be real, that's cap, bro. Because like the majority of your hobbies, and time is spent like around this, right?
But I do so many different things on this though.
Yeah, but
is that not true?
You on this?
I'm not versatile. I mean, it's a hub. It's a hub. Think of it like a hub. But I do so many different things inside of that hub. But I also do other things like when I went to the that party the other week and I got drunk like shit. I was not on. Yeah. I go out.
So it was like 2 months ago.
No, it wasn't.
It was a birthday party, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was 2 months ago.
It wasn't 2 months ago.
It was a birthday party though.
It wasn't 2 months ago. It wasn't 2 months ago. Y'all trying to shade? Don't throw shade on my name. Like don't do that.
But it's a birthday party though, right?
Yeah, it was a birthday party.
It wasn't.
Right, we gotta establish these, like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we all on the same page so we don't, like, the lines don't start to blur. So basically I'm not saying that you don't do different things other than just fucking playing games. Because I know that you're into a lot of different things. But the majority of your talk, if it could be this, would be around computer components.
Mm-hmm.
Making
I agree.
Yeah, making models, editing, and consuming content, really. Like consuming content and then gaming also. That's all we're saying. So it's like it's based around this. Now I feel like I don't think it's the same for Terrell either. I mean, now it's like this, but before, like, he had a fucking PS4 and he used to do whatever the fuck he used to do. Because I know Terrell was getting into like other forms of creativity and expression. And then, like, over here, like, nobody sees these shits, but like we have all the shoes. Because I know Terrell like has had people in his family work for Foot Locker for a long ass time. So he was like into sneaker culture. He knows a lot about sneaker culture too. And then he knows a shit ton about music. Like, he's more into music than I am. You know what I'm saying? Like old school rap, R&B, shit like that. So it's like, that's what I'm just saying. Like his hobbies are kind of sprinkled in different places, but the majority of yours are like kind of just like in one area, which is okay. And that's why I don't understand why she thinks that I'm just a nerd or whatever, because it's not like we have really watched like that much anime or whatever together. And like I got all these shoes and she be complaining about all the fucking shoes that are up there. It's like 50, 60 shoes up there. And them shits need to get thrown away, to be honest. But it's like she just thinks that this is like the box that I'm in, which I don't really understand. You know what I mean?
She put you in the box that you feel like you don't fit in.
No, I don't feel like I don't belong. I think that the reason that I'm in that box is because that's how we connected. That's how we started connecting, and that's how we started talking. And she she learned that I watched Dashie and shit on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And she showed me Corey, and then we connected over like Justice League and like the poster that I had in my room because she had that same poster. You know what I mean? I just feel like there's a bunch of different parts of me, because when I was in school, I definitely did play sports. So I was, hanging with the niggas on the football team. I was hanging with the ones on the basketball team. I was roasting. I didn't get the roasting ability from nowhere. Like, that happened because I was playing basketball. I used to get my shit cooked, and niggas would try to jump me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I was getting my shit cooked, I had to fight back. So that's how I got that. And then my dad put me in martial arts. So, like, I met other people through that shit. I had to go to summer camps. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I definitely did play sports. I also was in the band. This shit right here. This is a fucking trombone in this bitch. So I was in the band. I was in the jazz band. You know what I'm saying? I was on the drum line. You feel me? Like, I did all this shit. So it's not like it's just this one box. It's one square. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's a little bit different. Now, if people wanted to go out, like if I had friends, like my homeboy Steph, Bam, you met Bam. Terrell. Like, if my homeboys wanted to go out somewhere, like, I probably would. Remember how there was that one time when y'all was like on Fortnite? It was like season 8 or season 9, and I was just like, you said I was just gone. I was outside, nigga. I was really just, just doing my thing. I was out there. No, bro. I was with Charles and I was with Charles, Mike, and Devin. Really, we used to hang out all the fucking time. We used to hang out all the fucking time, bro.
I'm dead, bro.
But it's like I stay away from that scene though, like the clubbing scene and all that other shit, just because it's like I didn't really have friends that did that, and I didn't see the value in that. I didn't see the fun in it.
Yeah, so, I never really.
That boy's got some interesting shit going on.
Yeah,
you too, huh? How that Texas life living?
He speaks.
Go ahead.
Go to the club.
Nah, none of this shit. You gonna get
tell us about that 2013, 2014 Devin. Talk about that 2014 Devin, that college Devin.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm still a pretty boy. I still get down. I still fuck with gaming. I still fuck with clothing. I'm all involved. I used to be an athlete, so that's just first and foremost. And then start dabbling in between lines and start getting active out here.
Okay, that's a safe way to put it.
All I'm saying is I really be outside.
Okay, I be inside.
We know.
As you can see, I be inside.
We know.
I don't know, because a couple of days ago, your ass wasn't on. Where the fuck
that's right. Yeah, that's right.
His power went out.
Your
power went out.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Okay.
What's up with that? Yeah, 100. Yeah, what's up with that?
You sure the power went out?
You sure?
I feel like Terrell be more outside than anybody.
I'm never outside. I'm always on this shit.
Personification of outside.
Kovu just with the white beat on. I already know.
Kovu can barely walk right now. Stop playing with him. He can't walk.
Nah, Terrell be doing shit, bro. Terrell be doing nothing.
Terrell be moving.
I just the only time y'all would hear if I go out and do some shit. The only time I was really active doing some shit was. What was it? Well into season 2 is when I started going out and started doing shit. I've been chilling since then, though. Whenever I say I go to Top Golf, I'm legit going to Top Golf, and it's me, my little brother, and my dad. Because I'm not taking no girl to Top Golf because that's just expensive as fuck. I'll take her anywhere else, but not Top Golf. I have to really fuck with you to take you to Top Golf. Because right now, for a bay alone on Wednesday is $100 for the bay. That's for the fucking area, not for the game. The game is like $50. Fuck that. About to spend $200 on a date. Kiss my ass. I'm doing that shit.
So for the past few months, yes, has been to what? Top Golf. You've been to a few movies, right? What movies have you seen?
Damn, what movies have I seen? I seen Black Panther 2. That was the last movie I seen, and that was again with my dad and my little brother. Family bonding.
You didn't go watch Smile?
Oh, that was. I went to see
okay.
Smile 2, and that was with my dad and little brother.
Damn. What about when you watch Black Phone?
That was a date. That was a date.
Interesting.
But that was last year. That was like summer of last year. It's been a minute.
I mean, that's fair, but you know what I'm saying? Like we don't go nowhere. We haven't been nowhere. We haven't.
Your ass was just at the fair 2 days in a row, right? Your ass went to the fair. This man went on a date. Devin went on a date a couple months ago.
Yeah, a couple months ago. I mean, but I went to the fair because I haven't been to the fair since I was like 17 or 16, bro. And it was $2 Tuesdays, nigga. It was $2 to get in, $2 to get on rides. Like, and it was like, oh, we should go. Like, Brittany was like, oh yeah, we should go. Like, our friends want to go, and I was like, all right, whatever. I guess I'll tag along. I went. I was like, this shit actually kind of fire. It's not as what's the word? It's not as packed as the Miami-Dade County Youth Fair be. That should be swollen and it's big as hell, which doesn't make sense. This fair is like a quarter of the size, and it wasn't nearly as many people. So
that's valid. And then besides that, in between all that, it's just your game nights I'll go to.
Yeah. We went axe throwing. I guess we'd be doing a little bit. But I'm trying to get more friends though that actually be trying to do shit, because I've been wanting to go skating for a while, bro. Like a minute. I need to do that.
I ain't gonna lie. The next time we do any axe throwing shit, I'm gonna need to have a something on my arm, because I was fourth wheeling like shit when we went axe throwing.
That shit's fun. Y'all gotta try that, bro. Like, we threw axes, we threw spades. We didn't get to throw a two-handed axe because they was just broken. But
That shit was Rod and Brittany, Rod's friend and his girlfriend, and then me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay. Just me.
You should have scooped up the shorty that was out there that was having a bad date.
What the fucking her man that was fucking having a meltdown because they're kicking him out of the axe throwing place.
Yeah, his goofy ass.
Yeah, we probably would have beat his ass though.
Shorty said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with you guys." That was literally the perfect time, bro.
It was.
Like, when does that shit happen? When is a girl on a date, like a moderately attractive girl on a date, right? I don't even remember what the fuck she looked like.
I don't remember what she looked like.
I just know she wasn't ugly, but she's on the fucking date, and then her man is tripping, and she comes over to another group of guys, and like, you know what I'm saying, another group of people is like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with you guys because this is our first date, and he's acting fucking weird." When does that shit happen? That's literally the golden moment. God's like, Terrell, raise this bitch up. You know what I'm saying?
This man wanted us to throw hands in the axe throwing place, get kicked out, arrested. That man would have been pressed. You know this. He was already pressed that this man walked up to him to try to show him how to throw an axe. So imagine if I just left and he just see me with her. He'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. Just grabs the chair and it's like, okay.
Dude, probably
that was me.
He was just having a bad day, bro.
I would have attempted, but I probably would have like fumbled the bag. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I need to see you in action, bro. I really need to see you in action.
I already know. I'm cursed.
This is why we need to fucking travel.
Yeah, come hang out with us. And then at the end of the day, like, damn, you done fucked up.
Yeah. Should have seen the baggy ass Wranglers.
Shut up. You always bringing up the Wranglers. What's your Mary jeans?
Just like if you wear it, yeah, you be bringing up a Mary jeans. Matter of fact, you know what? Once this shit blows off and your ass start getting some money, it might be you in some Mary jeans. I ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't gonna rock no Mary jeans.
Yeah, it might be you. I'll be in some sweatpants.
$1,000,000, I promise you, the first pair of pants he gonna buy is some torn ass, nasty ass Mary jeans with some fours on, with some fire red fours. Talking about he fresh with a V-long.
He already fresh. He missed 3 times. He missed 3. I don't wear no fucking 4s like that. Stop playing with my name.
Wear 3s?
I don't wear no Mary jeans. I wear 3s. 1s, 3s. I'll buy a bunch of shoes. I'll buy a bunch of shoes. And what your ass will have? Them leaning ass.
A weak ass.
Them leaning ass phone posits.
With a graphic tee.
Yeah, with the Levi shirt.
And that's all I need. You wanna know why? You wanna know that's all I need?
Because
I have the bread. It won't matter.
Yeah, maybe we'll get you a shirt that actually fits your
neck. No matter what I got on at that point, because I know what the fuck going on by that point. It won't matter.
You having that hula hoop ass neck hole.
Let me ask something real quick. Do y'all have any questions for Desiree? Because I know like some of the times when we be having our little red pill talk, when Denzel really be having this red pill talk and stances.
Denzel and Devin.
Do you have anything to ask her or like to see if she can verify, back up, or dispute?
Go ahead, Devin.
Anything that y'all be saying.
Red Pill General himself.
Like the bitches be going to Atlanta to get blown out or whatever.
Are you talking about back blown out LLC?
I'm not saying every girl that goes to Atlanta gets blown out.
Man.
I'm not saying every girl that goes to Atlanta gets blown out.
All
I'm saying is if she got 100K followers or 50K followers on Instagram and then proceeds to go to Atlanta, just give it up. Like, just let it go.
Let it go. All places.
Let it go. Like, it's always Atlanta though, but just let it go.
It's I thought it was always Miami.
It's going to Miami, bro.
It used to be
Miami.
It used to be Miami.
Yeah, hey, nigga, that's cap. You might want to check them facts again.
It's Atlanta more now.
How tapped in are you into this culture here?
Yeah, how tapped are you,
Denzel?
You plugged in?
I didn't know they're going to Miami now.
You looking a little shaky, yeah, nigga.
Hold on, let Desiree get
his going to Miami. Go ahead.
I know he was tapped in any of this, so this is new to me.
Damn. Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get exposed.
Hey.
Now what about the game? Remember the game? Remember that whole shit?
Oh yeah, the game.
That's part of the game. What? Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's part of the game.
Slime ball shit.
What's the game? Go ahead, lay it on us.
I want you to kind of define that again.
No. Let me speak. Desiree, what kind of man do you like? Like, just give us a brief general realization.
I'm all over the place. We gotta vibe. We gotta have something in common. I've dated what y'all say a geek before, so and he got picked on. They didn't really believe that we dated, but yeah, he was a geek in high school, and he was always the one who got picked on. And I guess I came and kind of fixed that up because I wasn't the type that was called a geek, but I still played sports. But I was still one of the top A students, so I didn't play when it came. But and then after that, after we broke up, I got into, I guess you could say, street dudes. And then wasn't happy with that type of stuff, so I was like, yeah. So right now I'm into, you got to have a career going. You got to have something going for yourself because I got something going for myself. So we got to be on the same page. I'm not going to be sitting here paying for nobody. We're going to be matching each other energy. It's none of that.
That's fair enough.
Okay.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
So when you were in high school, you said you dated the geek, and then you kind of got into like more street dudes. You feel like there's a reason that you like gravitated towards them, or were they just interesting to you, or what?
Well,
Or, like
like I said, I was average in high school. I wasn't the girl who, like my friends, they always talked to guys. I didn't. So me and him, we went to church together. So I felt like, okay, I am average. So when a street dude started liking me, that's probably why I went towards it.
Mhm.
Because I was like, I'm average. Why do you want to date me? I'm not the type of girl that my friends are. So
Okay. So you basically saying that you were looking for who was like looking for you, right? Like if somebody's interested in you, then you would kind of entertain it.
I'll
Like,
sometimes entertain it. But if I know you, that was when I was young. But
yeah.
yeah. So I let the guys come to me first. I'm not the type of girl who, okay, I'm gonna jump. I'm not gonna jump. So, but now I do the jumping.
Okay. Yeah, the reason why I was asking because like it's very different, I think, if you were like actively just looking for like street dudes. Because I saw like a small smirk kind of go across the Zill's face, try to hold that shit back a little bit. But I was thinking like, because that would what you call it? That would back up his theory. You know what I'm saying? On the women now. On the women now. I know back then it was like a different time. You said you getting near 30. Like, so that was a different time, but now Denzel always be saying that the top whatever percent of men be getting all the females, or like that's like what the females be looking for. They don't be looking for just like whatever. But I would argue that the majority of them are kind of like they just want somebody like on their level, or like want somebody that they could connect with. Because I feel like in the real world, it's not really like, oh yeah, like he's a jock, like he's hot, he's driving his car to school, and then afterwards it's just like, yeah, he still looks good, like he, you know what I'm saying, he got a little bit of money, like let me go for him, like, I don't care about anybody else. But I feel like it's not like that until a lot later on, you know what I mean? And maybe in certain scenes, like, you know what I mean, you go into, if you in an area that has like a fast lifestyle and you going out to like the clubs and the bars and shit, then of course like maybe that's the mindset. But I think for the majority of the time, it's just normal. It's just one-on-one, you know what I'm saying, dating, even though it doesn't really happen that much anymore.
What Denzel be saying? The information age?
Information age.
Yeah.
See, I don't do
unlimited information at the palm of your hands.
I'm not those type of guys. Basically, they into everybody inbox. They got a lot of girls. They gonna be hiding something. It's something they hiding, or they gonna be player type. So I try to stay away from the street guys now, or the known guys. I don't want you to be known. You need to be average,
and that's the smart way to go. Like get like a not too out there type of guy that got, a little thing going on. That's the one you want to go for in that situation, because it'd be good. Because if you go for a guy that everyone knows, or he has a lot of females in his comments, in his thing, like it's not like he's just ignoring all of those. He definitely got them in there, just keeping it a stack, keeping it 100. Don't want to be part of the team. That's not the goal. You want to be, the one and only.
So also, do you feel like those kind of guys like have a lot of options?
Yeah, I do. So if you got a lot of options, then, and I'm not the main option. Well, me, I'm smart, so I know how to feel somebody out. I know how to watch, pay attention. I'm very observative. So if I see something, then I'm going to turn it away. You're not going to sit here and play in my face, because I'm too grown for that. I'm hitting 30. It's time for me to settle down. If you ain't ready to settle down, if that's not your goal, then I'm traveling. I'm doing stuff that I want to do. Just let me be if you're not ready for that.
Okay.
That's
Interesting.
valid.
So you got anything to add or ask?
Yeah,
bro?
man.
Because
It was all
This-
valid.
this-
It was all valid what she said.
This is a whole different
It was
Denzel.
nothing.
Yeah, I know.
It was
right?
nothing where she said where I was just like, you know what? That don't make no sense. Everything she said made sense from her perspective.
Hey man, if you really a fan
not
of
a
the
bad way to go.
podcast, if you watch the last 53 episodes, this is a whole different light from Denzel. I know what's happening to Denzel.
Because
You
it's a
smitten.
character, bro.
It is.
I'm
It's a
just
man.
waiting. I mean, granted, like Desiree, she says she's almost 30, so it's not like she's actively participating in the shit that Denzel be talking about. Because I think
she's
when
not part of
breaking
that.
down, he be
That's
talking
why there's no
about
pushback to really. She said everything she said was completely valid. Like we talking like a 20-year-old that's in her prime and talking about I want to find a man, but you entertain all these,
That's what I was just telling you.
street dudes. Like, yeah, you into all these street dudes. Like, what the fuck you think gonna happen? You think you about to get married? No. What you think gonna happen? Like, I mean, but that's not the case. So, there's nothing to talk about. It's that simple.
what about the game, bro?
The
Yeah,
game?
what about the game? What's the game?
Game.
Yeah, I want to hear that. I want to hear
the game as a guy. The game as a guy is find a woman that you like the most, like that does it for you the most, and keep her close. But if she has like she has tendencies and characteristics that just
Shut the
Make her
fuck
not-
up.
You capping right now, bro.
and not a candidate.
I'm about to pull up
Shut
this
the
video.
fuck up.
I'm about to pull up this video, bro. You,
That's
you
not
lying.
what your ass was
Yeah,
saying.
you
Your
did not
ass
What's
was
the
say
game?
that,
What's the
bro.
game? What's the game? Refresh me.
Your ass
I
is like
forgot
the
what's
game. The game is just the score. The game is just to get in there, and you know.
In
what I'm
order to
saying?
get a chance, you have to do certain.
Oh
things
you
to
gotta
get there,
you gotta get your shit right. Like you get your money right and all that. You can have anything you want. You can either choose to be married as a man, or you can choose to be out there and just do what you do. Just make sure you don't get nobody pregnant and have your fun. Do what you gotta do, and that's what you do. But if you want to play that way, if you want to play the game that way, that's all I'm saying. As a guy, you gotta know what women what attracts them. Like get your body right, get whatever you want right to get the best outcomes that you would want. That's the game.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, man.
all right. No.
For for some guys,
Oh,
not
yeah.
all guys, but for most guys, that's what you got to do because it's not given. If that wasn't the case, we wouldn't have millions of guys giving girls $10 for OnlyFans. If that was the case, that wouldn't be happening. That wouldn't be the case. So obviously, for those guys, they would have to do one of those three things: either get your body right, so you get your body built up. If you don't got money, get your weight up, or get your money up, or get a career or something like that. And then, that's one of the three things that will attract a woman. One of those three things. So you got to fall in line with that. If you don't got none of that, then just work towards it. And then when you do get it, then you can pick and choose who you want. Because that's the game. That's why it's a game. You pick and choose.
And then
So,
you also
but that's what it is.
Y'all think it's a game. It's not a game. Like, to me, it's not a game. Like, money don't attract me. If you don't got no mindset, like I'm into conspiracies and stuff. If you're not linking with me on stuff like that, then you're boring to me. Like if you don't play the game, you're boring to me. Like if you don't want to go do nothing, you're boring. Like I've just had a recent relationship last year. Boring. We never did anything. He was always gone. So I let that go. Like I can't. We don't have nothing in common. We was just best friends. We grew up together. So we tried
I
that.
got you.
So
Denzel, you care to
what
rebuttal?
I'm not saying it's a game like you playing the game. I'm calling it the game because it's like that's how like older people like from before our time describe like as a like at least on our side as men, like how do you attract females? How do you get females? Because that's just something that's just fucking foreign in our generation today. It's just damn near foreign. I know it may not seem that way, but there's a lot of guys that don't know two shits or the first step to even do that, and they're just like, I'm lost, I don't know what the fuck to do, and they're going to older people, and they'll be like, okay, you're talking about the game, so I'll teach you the game. That's just what they call it. I don't mean it's a literal game like someone's time and energy is the literal game. It's just like you gotta build yourself up to a certain point and get the best that you can get with what you got. And they just happen to call that the game. So that's the reason I call that the game. I could call it, like relationship advice, but it's just simpler to call it a game. It's quicker, it's faster. That's the only reason I call it that. But
essentially, what this shit was the guys meet the girls, like they attract the girls to smash. That's what he said. He said the guy's goal is to smash, and what he wants to do is he plays the game, which is like to date them, to make them seem like they're special, to make them seem like, what I'm saying, they're loved or whatever, they're cherished, or not really necessarily manipulating them, but like, showing the interest in order to get what you want, and that's how you get in there. Because like if you just go up to them and be like, hey, like I want to smash, you're gonna get slapped in your fucking face. So Denzel was like, in order to get what you want, like you need to play that game. That's what I wanted him to say.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know if you agreed with that, or like if you've ever dealt with a situation like that.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in my eyes, the last person I just dealt with, I guess I was a game. Well, I guess he ran his game. Got what, like, we was best friends, but we stopped being best friends because of my last relationship, like, years ago. So, I'm guessing he got, like, in the middle, like, he was, like, a shoulder to lean on. And so I guess he made his way and basically, got what he wanted. So, and then after that, it's just like, he didn't care. No type of communication, no type of consistency at all. So, that's where I start figuring things out, like, okay, you used me. Okay, you wanted me to do this, or you used me for my money, or blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. So, I got caught in the game before, yeah.
I had a crazy ass TikTok for this.
Go
I had a
ahead.
crazy one.
Got another game I got caught into, which I met somebody on a dating app, which I would never do again. It was after my long time relationship also. And he was hiding a whole different family that I didn't even know about.
Oh, damn.
And we went on dates and everything, but I was traveling back and forth to Georgia, and I'm in North Carolina, so I was traveling back and forth. And next thing I know, now we got a baby, and now he's trying to, I guess, hide my daughter, but that I'm not gonna let that be. So
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's just ass. And that is an example of someone who can have a terrible experience on a dating app, no matter if they're female or male. So
that's why I'm chilling now. Like, if you're interested, you're interested. If not, if I see you not consistent, then I'm not gonna respond back. So
go ahead, Terrell. Shoot this TikTok, man.
Oh no! I was talking about for Denzel with his flip flopping opinion.
Oh, I thought you had like
that boy folded like a lawn chair.
Me personally, though, right now, I guess you could say I tried to play the game a couple years ago, and it didn't work. It didn't work for me, at least. It
didn't work.
It didn't work.
There's some things I didn't know. It's just things I didn't know growing up.
Interesting.
So
this is new DLC for me.
So in turn, me and Raw were right.
But what I learned, what I did learn from all those L's, so many L's, so many big L's, I'm tatted on my forehead. But what I did learn from all them L's is that I'm only entertaining those who come, like, who show interest in me, like, as in like for real off the jump. Like if it's not off the jump, then I'm not gonna pursue. Like that's one thing that I learned, because since Terrell gonna like tell everybody anyway.
I haven't said nothing.
So we're gonna tell anybody anyway. I am talking to somebody right now, but she showed interest in me, and she damn near blowing up my fucking phone and all that shit. And I'm gonna see what's up with that. She like, I be on the game, I be chilling, and I log on in the game, and she get to me like 5 different things in the shop. I'm like, what the hell? Like she doing a lot, so I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna see what's up with her, see what she about, and yeah, like y'all heard her. Like I already know y'all gonna put this shit on the goddamn video. try to expose me and shit. So that's why y'all motherfuckers smiling. But yeah, like I learned like go for the ones that's really into you, like into you. Like if you go for the ones that's not like it's like not really like that, it's not gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work because it's gonna be like at odds. Like you do this, I do this, you do this, I do this. You know,
I agree
it
with
works
what you're
better.
saying. I totally agree.
I think she gotta like you more than you like her.
I agree with you saying, bro. Yeah. But this flip flopping ass opinion, as well.
But go ahead.
This is what I learned from my experience. I'm not saying it's gonna work for everybody, but for me,
I think the guy must like the girl more because if the guy don't like the girl more, then it's nothing. It's just okay. Now you just playing games. So
yeah, it's no substance. Yeah.
I disagree with that, and I'll say why I do in a second. But I don't want to lose like what Denzel just said. I don't want to get off topic, so I'm gonna respond to that in 1 second. But I feel like Denzel, I agree with you. Like if somebody's not showing you interest, then you know you kind of just shoot in the dark when you pursue them. Like you know what I'm saying, like you approach them, whatever. But my thing is, you're not gonna attract nobody. Also, if you're not trying to be attractive to that person, if that makes sense. So like, if you're not really taking care of yourself, you know what I mean, or your skin, or like not making sure that you look good, and you are trying to attract people. If you're not trying to do that, then it's not like your chances of attracting people are going to be slim. So like you have to be attractive or at least taking care of yourself, and like in order to bring in, you know, potential partners or girls or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I brought up the job example. Like if you dress for the part that you want, like if you want this job, you have to you have to seem appealing to the employer. You know what I'm saying? Like why should they pick you over anybody else? And I think that goes with anything when you're applying for scholarships, jobs, when you're trying to get women, like whatever you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? You have to be like attracted to a certain extent. So that's why I was saying, if you do the bare minimum, and I know I've said this before, but like if you do the bare minimum, like, you know, if your profile ass, you don't really have good pictures, like you have bad quality pictures, you're not really interesting, don't have much personality, because it is like a dating app. It's like a social aspect to it. If you're not good at talking on the phone or like responding, bad at texting, all that stuff, or bad at capturing people's attention and bad with media, then it's like you're not gonna have much luck. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was just saying, like, in order for you to attract like those women, like say if you want like a girl that's like really pretty, chances are she's into superficial shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
but then at that point, but here's my rebuttal. But at that point, is she even worth it? If you gotta do all that, is she even worth it?
Yeah,
even if you do get to that point where she is attracted to you, talk to her, and then you find out she isn't what you thought she was.
Yeah, but most people aren't.
I used to think about you in my sleep. What the damn? And then it's just like, damn, you even got a hobby.
But the thing is,
if you don't have an
experience like that, then you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure that you never like, you know, went above and beyond to get somebody that you felt like was, I don't know, out of your league or some shit. But I feel like every guy should. Like I haven't done that yet either. But I feel like every dude should, because it's like, we're pretty superficial at face value. Like we're attracted. All of us are pretty much attracted by looks. You don't see some shit and think like, hey, like this person's kind of ugly, but I'm gonna go get to know them. Maybe they're beautiful on the inside. Nobody fucking thinks that way. Like we consume everything based off of looks in the beginning.
No, I have did that plenty of times. If I know your stats, or if you like people, like I'm not gonna say like talk, just like simple talk. Like I'm not trying to pick on Denzel, but like working with him, knowing how other people was looking at him. Okay, I'm still gonna talk to him. Okay, you want to go out? You want to go out to eat? You want to do this? Let's meet up. That's the type of person I am. I'm not judging or anything. So, I mean, if you cool, if you got a personality, if you want to talk. I mean, that's me. I mean, if we kick it, we kick it.
Yeah, but she wasn't like attracted to him.
No, because I was older than him. So.
Right. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, as far as friends, I think that's different. But what I'm saying is like, say like a product, for example, like the iPhone. Like most people like this shit is because like it's slim, it's sleek, like the design is nice. You know what I mean? And that's just goes for like products. Like say if they had a phone that came out and it was like bulky and the camera was like all ugly and it's just like an ugly looking phone, but it just still did the job. You're not really willing to consume it like that because it just looks like an ugly ass, you know what I'm saying? A ugly ass phone, a ugly ass controller. Like the cans, like everything, like even for presentations with food, like in commercials. Like they do all this shit, like put oil on the food to make it look glossy and wet and like make it look good. They have the lighting bright as shit. Like this goes for all forms of media and like everything that we consume. Like it has to look attractive or appealing to the eye first for you to like go pursue it. But now as far as like what were you saying? Damn. I don't forgot already. I went off on a fucking tangent, like explaining my point. I forgot what you said in the beginning. But like we were talking about I think you said that you went and pursued somebody and like you didn't know how they looked, or what were we talking about before that? Does that you remember?
We was talking about I was talking about my little person I was talking to. That's what I was talking about before we got into like.
Oh yeah, okay, now I remember. Thank you.
Yeah.
So she was saying that she feels like the guy has to like the girl more. Now I feel like off your personal experiences, hell yeah, it needed to be because like those guys probably had their hands or like their minds and other shit, or they had options, and it's just like they're not treating you right. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not really into you. They're not really trying to be like held down by somebody. Like it's kind of like just something to entertain at the moment. I feel like that's the mindset of those guys. But what he's saying is that since the girls usually have more options, like it's easier for girls to get dates or whatever the case may be, that it's better for the girl to be more into the guy than the guy is into her, because it's like she'll put forth that effort and kind of just like have her radar set on him, and like there's more stability in that, they feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never had a situation where I was like really into a girl and she wasn't really feeling me that much, and I pursued her and like I was strung along. But I know that happens to some guys, and I think that's where that mindset comes from. But a few girls like that I have dated, like they were like into me, like they showed a lot of interest in me. You know, like we probably talked for a little bit, and they were saying like they like really tried doing like nice things for me, like in high school or whatever. And like they would like gift me shit, or Valentine's Day they would gift me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I would spend time with them, and then like from that I got to know them. It really is just like my one ex. Like I got to know her, and then from that like it just continued. The connection grew. We started to see what we had in common, and then from that we dated for like a really long time. And the same thing with Brittany, really, because like Brittany showed some interest, I showed interest back. You know what I'm saying? And then she kind of just like she didn't say nothing to me at all. So like, you know, I hit her up again, and she started showing like a shit ton of interest. Like she was like blowing me up. You know what I mean? And we hung out a lot of the time. I would spend time with her. Like I met her mom immediately, like probably like after 4 nights or some shit, 5 nights. Like within the first week of me knowing her, I met her mom. Like at least on FaceTime, like I met her mom. I was like, damn, like, that was quick. So I got to know her mom. Like we hung out a bunch, and I just think that when they show that they're like really interested, you know for sure that it's not just like, okay, I'm just another one of those options. And I think that's what Denzel was saying. But I mean, you got to make sure that like the person that you're dating or spending your time with, spending your resources on, is at least interested in you a little bit, or at least strong, like they feel strongly about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
By like the third date, they should.
If you just doing all this, you just throwing money at a girl because she look nice and all that. Like it's just like it's a nice gesture, but like if she got options and you not that type of option, you just gonna look crazy. That's just
matter of fact.
If she into you, then you know you could do all this, and it's just like it's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of energy. You know you getting the most out of it. Like that's the whole point. You don't want to waste time.
Yeah, your boy used to be a softie. I ain't gonna lie, but those days are long gone.
I was gonna say I know a dude that has done that, bro. Like this man, hey Carlos, man, I love you, bro. I'm sorry I had to name drop you.
Damn.
But my boy, bro, my boy is taking fucking L's. Like I'm talking, he spent bread on this girl for Christmas, bro. Like bought her like he bought her some kind of bag, bro. It was like some designer bag. Got her like a one piece, some shoes, and got her some jewelry. Like I'm talking, spent upwards like 700 on this girl that he was like messing around with. They're not even official, bruh. They haven't done nothing. They barely went on a date because like she always like kind of curving him and just flaking on the date. But they spend time like they talk, like they text, they call each other, like they spend time sometimes, but they haven't really been on an official date. They haven't done anything physical. They haven't done anything intimate. He spent all this bread on shorty. That shit is crazy to me. And it's like there's another girl that's working there now. She's working at the job now that he like has done things with. Like they actually like were physically intimate. But he spent like a lot of money on her too and then cheated on him. I mean, well, she spent a lot of money. He spent a lot of money on her and then she cheated on him. And now they're like cool. They're like friends. Like that shit is sad, bro. This man is the biggest.
Yeah, no.
Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Demon
I would have been like, yeah, it's cut.
Yeah, he got somebody right now. It's just sad. I'm just like, bro, Carlos, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing,
Carlos?
Bro?
Keep
man,
hey, and that's what it takes. That's what it takes for
you. Gotta turn into a demon.
You gotta take the males. You gotta take them. Then you gonna be like, you know what?
As you like to call them, trauma.
That trauma, that's some trauma. I'd be traumatized.
But he's just goofy. Like
I'd be traumatized.
That's not even really trauma. That's just you being a dumbass. And
but think about it though. Bro. Imagine you doing all that and then whole time, like you be traumatized. That would traumatize.
You're a dumbass. If you didn't see the signs, you're a dumbass. I'm sorry. It's just
but he's been told. But that's how he grew up. Like he probably been told, like you need to do all of this. You need to make sure you let her know that she number one. And then when you do that to the wrong one, if you
not with your wallet though, bro.
Not your wallet. Yeah, that's what I learned. Like don't do it with your wallet.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate for you real quick.
Do other avenues. If it ain't working, then move along.
I'll play devil's advocate with you, bro. So So, say for example, you do meet this girl, right? And you know you're not really hitting it off, and she keep on blowing you off and shit. And you offer to buy her shit, and then she starts responding. That's clue number one. That's just clue number one, bro. That's just off the rip. Any man that has a logical brain that's actually seen some shit and been through some shit would know. Okay, she's not into me. Move on. That's it. Don't just try to keep wasting your time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy you this new Birkin bag or some stupid shit. Why would you waste your time, bro? You're wasting your time. You could have been chilling, doing other stuff, getting your bag, and then find another female, but you sit over here and play, oh yeah, it's time to be a simp. Let me see if I throw her some money or a gift her way, she'll give me more attention. Why would you do that?
And my thing is, you doing it after you just did it to a girl that cheated on you, and you didn't get nothing out of it, and now you doing it again, and you haven't done nothing with this girl. Y'all haven't even fucking kissed, and you spending $300, $400, $500 on her, bro. Like, come on, give this shit up.
Hey, bro, let me come to my classes, bro. I got the DVD on download, bro. You can get that shit in 4K. How to be a demon, because you, my boy, is not on the criteria list. I'm not telling right now. I can't take you in, bro. You folding like a lawn chair on a hot 90s summer's day. I'm not. Nah. Any man with a logical explanation would know that that's bullshit.
Okay, so what if a girl do it? Spend money on a dude, not showing interest. Is it the same thing?
Hell yeah, 1,000%.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah, finesse. Yeah, she getting finesse. It works both ways, but like
it's double-edged sword.
But the thing is, most girls will do that to a guy that has like a lot of options. That's the problem. They'll do that to a guy that's like up there. Like if it's a guy that look good, like up there, got the career and all that shit, and you doing all that towards him. I mean, it's points. It's points. Don't get me wrong. It's like, okay, you doing a lot for me, but it's like I got all this over here, and then at that point, it depends on the guy's past. Like, is he used to having a lot of women, or did he have a lot of women growing up? Is he mature enough to handle someone that's doing all this for him? Then you gotta take all that shit into
it's a double-edged sword.
It's a double-edged sword, but it's like if a girl did that to a guy that's like a regular guy that's on his purpose and growing up building something, then it's different, because then it's like it's shallow, but it's like he don't got too many options. Like he's not out there like that. It's easier for you to like understand, like, okay, I could show him like I'm into him, and he's not like up there, and that's fine. But I think he looks good. He's a good fit for me. I'm gonna do stuff for him, and then that'll give a light bulb in his head. Like, oh, she doing all this. I ain't never had this. I'm finna reciprocate. If you do that to like someone that's up there, like they're gonna be like, well, I got like probably like 3-4 that's doing that for me. So this is just added to the pot. Like this is more to the pot. So that's why it's like for girls they can do it, but they gotta watch who they do it to. They gotta be observant. Like
you gotta be smart about your choices.
You gotta be observant. Like if I see a girl that's like up there, like she's perfect. Like to me, like as far as attraction goes, I'm not gonna spend no bread on her. Like if any, because it's like why I'm not gonna be adding to whatever that she got going on, because it's like I'm not trying to look stupid out here no more. Like I look stupid enough already. I'm not trying to do that shit no more. I'm just trying to like if I see a girl like because the girl I'm talking to, she's not the baddest female ever, but I don't care. I'm just happy that she fucks with me for me. So I'm gonna definitely reciprocate, and I'm gonna show her that it's not on on some bullshit. So she's showing something. I'm not doing too much, so I'm not really like outside. I don't got like loads, so it's like that works for me. So I know for a fact that it's genuine. That's the goal. If you know that it's genuine, then you can reciprocate. Then you go from there. If shit don't like last, like let's say y'all do end up dating, and let's say me and her end up like moving in together or whatever, we talking, and this just don't end. Like at least like from the start it was genuine. So anything that happens at that point is just okay, this didn't work. But if it's just going in and you like one side just got either side got too much going on and one side doing the most and the other side don't really care, it's like it's just that's just a bad foundation. What really matters for relationships today is foundation. Like you get two of the poorest people on earth, but if the foundation is genuine, it would be something. The foundation got to be there.
I knew it was the Fortnite foundation. I know it's the Fortnite girl.
Shut up.
Before
the way that you was treating her, like you gave it away.
Fortnite.
I'm
if it's genuine, like that's all that really matters. Like if you can get like a genuine foundation, where you could build it up and see where it leads. I'm not saying like every person that meets genuinely will be like living prosperous. It would be like an actual relationship for one. That's a W. Shit. Be a W. You don't gotta worry about some shit. Like but shit can change. Don't get me wrong. I'm not Peter Pan up in here. I understand stuff can change, but
bro.
Hey,
so what's your ideal?
It's a totally different scene.
My ideal. What you mean by ideal?
Like if your ideal scenario. Like so, you said that she's not the baddest female in the world. So like it's like whatever. But she fucks with you for you.
But she's your ideal.
But if you could find somebody that's like more attractive, that still like fucks with you for you, would you do that? So like let's say you talking to her for a little bit.
Really?
The answer is yes, bro. If you got to think about it.
No, because it's like you got to think about other things.
I think that's the case with everything.
It's not that simple.
There's always somebody that looks better.
Yeah, it's always someone that looks better. And even if you do find someone that looks better, that's just more extra shit you got to deal with. Like, okay, like she's.
But what I'm saying is, like, if you had options, obviously you're gonna choose your best option, right? So you're gonna choose whatever woman, because like you said, men, we like looks. So you're gonna choose whatever option that is available to you that is the best option, right? So let's say in a year or two, not even a year or two, let's say maybe 3-4 years, right? Mm-hmm. For some reason you just like you're not feeling this shit no more. Like this is not doing it for you. Like you tired of just being. No, I'm not gonna say you tired of this shit because you're never gonna get tired of this shit. You're gonna be like a gamer and you're gonna be into this shit right here, this fucking box. You're gonna be into that shit for the rest of your life. That's what you fuck with, which I respect. But like, let's say, I don't know, for some reason, like something just clicks in your head, or like you go on a walk or some shit, and I don't know, you walk up a few hills and you get like a pump in your legs, and you're just like, damn, this shit feel good. I wonder how I can recreate this. And then you start doing like reverse lunges and then fucking Bulgarian split squats, and then notice that your legs are starting to get defined and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you just like, damn, like this feels nice. You start doing ab exercises, and you start like really just.
I see where you're going.
Right?
Continue.
All right. So like, let's say like you really just start building yourself up. From building yourself up from that, you build something, and you get stronger mentally, you get stronger physically, right? And now you start your diet because you want to fuel your body. And in the midst of doing all that shit, like you didn't do it from what's the word? You didn't do it in vain. Like it wasn't for vanity. You started doing it because like it just felt good. and you notice like a return in it. So like you're building your body, you know, and I'm saying you starting to get like people noticing you, like say at work, that was like, damn, Denzel, like, you know, like you look good. You look like you're taking care of yourself. Like it looks nice. It looks really nice on you. Right. And now you're starting to notice that people have more eyes on you, not just women, but men. You know what I'm saying? So now it's easier for you to make friends. They're like, hey man, like you should come hang out with us, or maybe you should come to the gym sometime. And because of that, like because of just like this lifestyle change, your options increase. But you still low key fucking with Shorty. Like y'all don't really have nothing established. But like you still, you know, talking to her online, y'all still hanging out, y'all still do your little video calls, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like you still spend time with her. Now, if you had the chance to meet someone, like say you at the gym and it's like a friend or one of your friends, and like y'all all just spending time with each other, and for some reason like you and her click, I was just like, oh yeah, like you fuck with this show, like I watched this show, I watched the Yu Yu Hakusho too, and I read the manga for Naruto or whatever, and I just like don't do it anymore because I don't have the time to. Like I'm in school right now, but like that's really cool, and you think she's really attractive. Would you go for that, or like would you not do it because
because she wasn't there from the beginning. That's the whole point. Like that's what Lil Durk did. Like he had like a baby mama. She wasn't the best looking, but she was with him from the beginning when he was poor, broke, and everything. And then he got with Dej Loaf when he got famous. That's what he folded at. And then when one of his homeboys slept with his baby mama, he got mad about it. Like that's where I'm gonna be like completely honest with you. I wouldn't give a fuck because it's like I don't get me wrong. If I get to that point when I build all up and I got eyes on me, cool. If you want to be friends, cool. But that I'm not trying to do all that because you wasn't there. You wasn't there when I was struggling. Like you wasn't there when I was building up. You wasn't there before all that. So what use are you to me now? Like why are you gonna be doing all this now? You connect with me on this, but you wasn't there from the beginning. Okay, you didn't meet me then. So if you did meet me then, would you still have that same aspect to you? Then usually the answer would be no. So why the fuck would like it's not gonna work? Like I'm gonna keep that same energy. That's the thing. I keep the same energy. Like so when I do get up there, it's gonna be a reward for my girl. Like okay, this for you. Even if I like doing it and I build myself, it's for you because you was with me before all of this. So you definitely get all the benefits for this and vice versa. So that's how it should be. That's how I'm
she doesn't like you doing that shit though. Like what if because you're doing this other shit, it interferes with you like being, I don't know, it interferes with you spending time with her. It like just like you don't get to spend as much time with her.
I'll do my best. I'll try my hardest to get her in there with me then. Mm-hmm. I'll try hardest. I'll
and then
do
she's
what
just
I
like,
can.
nah, like
I'll try my best. I'll be like, we gonna do this together.
Because that's life. That's life.
Yeah, that's like life. It's not gonna be easy, hunky dory, but like I'll try my best to keep her with me doing that shit. So that's the simple. Like if you, it sound good. I know it sound good, but that's the real shit. That's the real. Because I just love it. Like, I mean, it's easy for you once you reach that point for a girl to be like, oh, I like this that you like. Woo up the bam. But it's like I'm already up here, so it's like. Nah, like I can see that now, and I'm not even there yet. Like once you there, it's like it just makes it easier. It's just like okay. Oh, you like that too? Well, cool. See you later. I go lift my weights now. See, bye. But nice meeting you though. But it's like it's that simple.
It's not gonna happen, though.
That's that simple.
Wrap up these fucking hypotheticals, man. Wrap these fucking hypotheticals up, man. We've been talking about fucking relationships for the last 45 minutes. Look, man. We got one more topic. We're an hour and 40 minutes in. We want to go music, or y'all want to go fucking social media?
Fuck it. It doesn't matter.
Someone pick
music.
All right. Drake.
Switch it up.
Drake just mentioned he kind of dabbled in the retirement talk. Do you think this is an optimal time for Drake to retire, or you think he should like wait a couple years?
Yeah, what else does he got to prove?
Yeah, true. Yeah, he can retire.
The fuck?
He at the game.
He got the game.
He did his thing with 21 Savage. That was cool. Now it's time to, and I didn't really like it, but it's time for him to wrap it up like Wayne. Wrap it up. Just wrap it up.
Did Wayne really retire though? Because Wayne he dropped a single like a week ago.
I mean, he's on a couple of futures, but other than that, he
releasing singles, features.
Yeah,
I think he should take the Jay-Z approach. Just drop whenever the fuck you want. Stop dropping every year.
I mean, but what else does he have to prove?
See, Jay-Z
retire, bro.
Jay-Z now, like back in the day, it ain't hitting like how I listen to it. I still listen to Wu-Tang or something like that. Like I like old time music. I don't like this.
Yes, sir.
You like Tupac?
MF Doom and shit.
I'm
Oh,
not
shit.
into that. Oh, this new stuff, I can't mess with it. I got boys, so they like this new stuff, and I be like, cut it off because it's a headache.
I
Probably been
think
listening to Sofago and Playboy Cardi.
Yeah,
think Drake,
like that.
I can't do it.
I think Drake should release probably one more solid album and then retire.
But like Terrell, my question to you is, what else does he have to?
Well, he has something to prove because people call the last 3 albums mid. So if he has a train of mid albums,
charts don't say so otherwise.
Exactly, they're mid, and it's just this last album he released was like for that different kind of music. Like I didn't
house music.
Yeah,
house music vibe.
Fuck with that. That shit kind of aged a little like some wine. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit.
Yeah, house music. That's a different bag. That's a different bag, bro.
Yeah,
it's an acquired taste.
Take me back to old Drake when he came out with his October album. That's
so
maybe
far gone.
Yeah.
Only Drake song that I really liked was "Started from the Bottom." That's the only one I really cared about.
No, you need to go way back.
So far gone. So far gone.
You want him a Trey Songz, buddy?
What
that was whatever.
Drizzy Drake Rogers.
Drizzy Drake Rogers. That's old. I remember that old ass.
Yeah, that Drake. But it's good to retire while you're on top. You know what I'm saying? What's his name did it? Seinfeld did it at the peak of Dave Chappelle did it too. At the peak of your career, retire. That's it. Done. Don't wait for that fall off to happen.
Yep.
Who fucking fell off? Lil Wayne fell off before he stopped putting out projects.
No, he didn't fall off.
You don't think he fell off?
No.
The Carter 5 was kind of ass.
The Young Money thing hit when he did that, and then he got his own album out, and I guess he was trying to get everybody else up. Because he did put Drake out, he did put Tyga out, Nicki out. He was trying to get everybody else up.
He put like a good amount of people that was like at the top.
He put a shit ton of people on.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he low key to go for that.
High key, bro.
High key to go.
Yeah, he went stupid with shit like that.
Yeah, then he has his own clothing line that went up. Like he did a lot, so he didn't fall off. He just
he had truck fit.
It's time for him to retire. Because look at him now. It's time.
Yeah, look at them dreads. God,
deceased.
You seen there was a list that got put out of top 10 rappers or some shit.
Oh my God,
Lil Wayne was number 7. Lil Wayne was 7. He was mad. Man, who he had in front of him? M, Jay-Z, Kendrick,
Eminem,
Biggie, Pac, and somebody else was in front of him. And he got like 7th place.
Jay-Z, Kendrick, Biggie, Pac.
Who's in the top 3, Rod? Terrell? Who's in the top 3?
I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. No, I was just listening them off.
That's what he said.
I was listening them off. I think it was like that. I think MJ.
I think he need to be in front of Eminem. Eminem, he's a good rapper and all, but I listen to his music still to this day. But I'm sorry.
Interesting.
But when it comes to lyrics, Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole needs to be on top. Those two need to be on top.
Here it is. It's from
you heard that, Denzel?
It's from Billboard.
I heard it, right? I heard it.
Top 10 greatest rappers alive or of all time. My fault. Jay-Z number 1, Kendrick number 2, Nas 3, Tupac 4, Eminem 5, Biggie 6, Lil Wayne 7, Drake 8, Snoop Dogg 9, and Nicki Minaj 10.
That is, I don't know about that number 1 though. Jay-Z, I don't know. Nas would be higher than Jay-Z in my book. I'm just saying.
Jay-Z
no, Jay-Z got more. Jay-Z got more like his lyrics touch me. So his lyrics are more deeper than Nas. But Nas, is he up there like with Wu-Tang? He in the middle. So he couldn't even know that right now.
He rapped his ass off, but Jay-Z been doing it longer, and I feel like he's more like you said.
But Denzel, you see who's number 2, right?
God damn.
Kendrick Lamar.
I don't know. Y'all think we be like meat riding him? Like he actually earned his fucking spot, bro. He's been doing this shit for a long ass time.
Not better than Pac.
You see it's right there. You see it's right there.
I think he's 1,000% better than Pac, bro.
Oh, you wow.
Like this album right here, bodies all of his catalog. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit right here. To Pimp a Butterfly. Do your homework. Do your homework. Do your homework.
You gotta listen to him, bro. Like they come from the same area. Like go ahead, and listen to him.
They don't come from the same
there's
area.
The reason.
Pop from New York. Pop's first album was when he was living in New York.
You're from New York.
You exactly.
I'm from New York.
Exactly.
Biggie's from New York. Come on.
If Pac is from New York, then you're from New York too.
Fuck.
Pac
moved from New York when he was like 20 though.
Yeah, and then he went to the West.
Yeah, he moved well after he was grown. So he from New York.
No, he's his mom. Yeah, all of them were from up top.
Yeah,
that sucks because he doesn't claim New York though.
He don't.
Of course not. Of course not.
Shit, California love, nigga.
You switched up I ain't gonna lie, Pac did switch up, but I mean, can you blame him though? Like that man had a big wave, so I mean, shit, you got it. He ain't from New York.
I like this list, but it falls off after Drake, Snoop, and Nicki Minaj being in the top 10 of all time.
Snoop can rap too.
Easy, yeah.
Where's Andre 3000?
He ended his own career. That's a good point. Like, he didn't want that no more. He didn't want that. You know what I'm saying?
But we talking about rappers, greatest rappers of all time. Andre 3000 is better than Nicki Minaj and Snoop Dogg. Rapping ability.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
I don't like the way that Nicki Minaj raps, but she can rap.
Yeah, she definitely.
She'll probably be in the top 20.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. She shouldn't be in that echelon of rappers because like she shouldn't be nowhere near like Pac, Biggie, Kendrick. She shouldn't be up there, but she can rap her ass off.
She can.
I think she should be top 25 actually. I don't know who else I would put in that spot though. Honestly, I wouldn't even put Drake up there because Drake can rap too, but just like being exposed for having a ghostwriter, and then like the different kinds of raps. I mean, not kinds of rap, the different kinds of music that you dabble in. Like he's not strictly a rapper. Everybody else is strictly like rapping, lyricism, poetic, message. And then they make music that where you can turn up to and dance to and stuff like that also. But Drake is like, I think he's like a multi-talented artist, but he's not strictly like a rapper. I mean,
I don't
think in this day and age, what the word rapper means has changed, but like it's just like a creator of music that's like hip hop R&B. But I feel like that's not what rap is. Like to its core, we know what rap is, and we know how the game has changed and like how it's fell off. Like I think Logic can rap his ass off too, but I mean, people don't give him his flowers. So I think Big Crit can rap. I think there's a lot of rappers out there that just get overshadowed because of
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
No,
they rap their ass off too. Yeah, I mean
36 Mafia.
They be in the top 25. I ain't saying top 10, but like maybe top 25. They could fit in there.
It would be top 10 most influential rap groups.
Yeah,
for sure.
I wouldn't call Drake one of the greatest rappers of all time. He's definitely one of like the greatest entertainers or artists of all time.
He be top 5. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Because his run is crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
He can switch it up. He can sing and he can rap. So that's what was his thing. Like Chris Brown. See, Chris Brown is mainly R&B, so that's why he stuck with R&B. He knew where he was placed at. But Drake, he didn't know where he was placed at. He was in between. That's what got him. That's what like, okay, Drake, you can either sing or you can either rap. So
yeah,
Drake definitely left a mark on rap though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Got everybody in their feelings.
You know he killed X, but you know.
That's not true. I don't believe that.
And didn't Diddy kill
Did he kill Pac? Did he kill Pac?
I heard he killed Biggie for the Masters.
Diddy killed a lot of people off. It was people that he was originally with in the beginning. When I say conspiracy, I read into this stuff on Diddy. Like it's a lot on him.
What's his name now?
My boy is definitely flamboyant. He really be fucking.
Yeah. He do,
bro. He's him. He definitely got some shady history to him.
What's the shit
Jay-Z gonna fall far too.
Jay-Z, yep, I heard he did that to Aaliyah. So it's a lot of stuff on these people in the back.
I heard about how he was controlling Beyonce and had her drugged up and shit or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Interesting.
I don't know. You might have to look into these. But what was it with Diddy? Was it Diddy and Pharrell or Diddy and Usher? Like,
it was Diddy. It was Diddy and Usher. I heard about Diddy and Usher, and then Usher did it to what's his name, the little white boy. Dang, I
Mac
forgot.
Miller.
No,
Mac Miller.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Bieber.
Jesus
He
Christ.
told his story
I'm
on what
thinking
Usher did to
of
him.
this motherfucker right here. Him.
Not
Yeah.
my boy Mac. I'm still not over that. Ariana Grande. I hope your eyes get spliffed.
Oh my
You took my
God. Whoa.
God damn.
I'm just letting it be known, bro.
What happened,
Hey,
Devin?
man.
She killed my boy Mac, bro. Sacrificed my
Mac.
boy.
She didn't
Mac
kill.
Miller was lit. I fuck
Nah,
with
that
Mac.
drug
Early
dealer
Mac
Sacrificed my
too.
boy.
Early
That-
Mac
Early Mac,
was
bro.
gas too.
Yeah. That drug dealer killed Mac, bro. Ariana didn't kill Mac.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
Him selling the shit laced with fentanyl and being like, fuck it, it's fake, but I'm gonna sell it to you to make this bread. Cause it costs half to make. So I'm finna run it up and check on your
You know what's
goofy
crazy?
ass.
Like that's a real
Evil shit.
way to die, and people still buying weed from random strangers. Like it got some fentanyl in there. You not tolerant to it. You done. All it takes is one puff.
Yeah, who the fuck is
Yeah,
talking to
that's
fentanyl
true.
though? That shit crazy. That shit is really crazy.
That shit
bro.
is wild.
It wouldn't be shit. It's too close.
I mean, at the very base, it's his sadness, that depression that killed him. I ain't gonna lie.
So, I was going through
look
some
at
stuff
that-
before.
look
I
at
don't
Devin's
know about
face.
it, man. Oh man, we didn't
hey,
see that
man,
too many
like,
damn
what
times,
really
bro.
made him-
How is it Ariana's fault? She loved Mac.
Yeah, I mean, like if we break
You
up,
just
like
love
you
him.
and you sad now,
no,
you
man.
decide to go buy drugs, and you always on drugs. It's like my fault that you died.
But it's like he did a podcast like a couple of days before that shit. He said he was doing good. He had his friends with him. He talked to his mom. They said he was doing good. When they got the news that he passed, it was like, this is so unexpected because they was just talking to him hours before this shit went down, saying he was in a good headspace. He was about to come visit them and everything else. And then
You
suddenly,
gotta be sad to do drugs.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about drugs. I'm talking
Well,
about
he could have
like,
easily just said, "Let me hit this fent real quick," and then
it's a lot
before I
of
meet the
bullshit.
parents
But, you
or
know, he
meet
didn't know,
the
bruh.
family.
Cause I read on this shit, and then like I watched some videos on it, but it's just like he was just, you know what I'm saying, he was just doing the drugs like a lot of people do be doing. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the drugs and
That shit's really real in Hollywood. Like,
Yeah, my
like
boy.
famous people, like they do drugs like mug.
Who was it? We just lost Big Scar a couple months back.
Juice and then Juice World. I know that
Juice
was one.
World. Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yep.
people out here that's really getting on drugs.
yeah,
It's really real out here.
yeah, that's
I
sad.
ain't gonna lie, Devin. I'm never gonna forgive Houston for taking takeoff. I don't hold you.
Yeah. What's that man name? Jay Prince got some explaining.
Jay
to do.
Prince and Jay Prince.
I ain't
Jr.
gonna lie to you, bro. You ain't gonna touch Jay Prince. That's like the last mafia boss. The government been trying to get this man for 10, 15 plus years, bro. They just can't figure it out, bro.
NBA
man
young boy will
moving.
get him.
Young boy that
Didn't
changed
he-
his life
he-
around.
didn't
But
he-
he a
he-
Mormon
he-
now.
He did.
He hit
He
up
said, "Stop
Jay
the
Prince
violence."
to get his change back.
I'm not gonna
He
lie,
hit-
that
he
man
hit Jay
looks
Prince
so
up.
fucking strange. Like,
Nah,
like,
bro.
I don't
Bro's
care
got
what
an
nobody.
intimidating aura.
No, I don't care what nobody says, bro. Like
Yeah,
it don't
stepper.
matter how sad you get, how awkward you are, how shy. You're not that shy and awkward and reserved and make the amount of music and perform the amount of times Young Boy has done and then just do a complete 180 like this. That don't happen. If you see the way this man's look, this man's like, I'm very afraid of people. I am deathly afraid.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Looking like he's about to fucking cry. Like that's
just funny.
tweaking behavior, bro. That's just not natural. They're like, oh, he looks so sad. No, this nigga look like he possessed, bro. Like that. He looks strange as shit.
Because when you go
Like
back
that-
to his earlier videos and earlier music, he was actually happy go lucky and shit. You know, this is when he was taking off, when he was blowing the fuck up. And then now he just looks like he just don't like people at all. It's like, yeah, I understand people change over time, but it's like
But like
something
that,
really
bro,
happened to him.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen the most
something-
awkward kid in my school act like that. Like that is weird
Hey,
as
man.
shit, bro.
Shout out to Young Boy, man, putting up Drake numbers on Spotify.
And
I know.
YouTube.
Prayers
Yeah.
out to Young Boy. Shit.
He was
Now-
good at the beginning when he came out like 2016, 17, I don't know, around that year.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that music, him himself, I just was like, nah, I'm not even. Something
Changed.
still, it's
Nah,
demonic.
You
About
want to
him.
know who else made a complete 180, but nobody talking about it? Is really really downplayed. Bunk Gang.
I don't even know.
Boat Gang, yeah.
Because he
Boat
fell
Gang,
off the
John
fucking
never really-
Gabbana.
John Gabbana.
John
That nigga was
Gabbana.
never really an artist though. He was
I
just
know.
a
He's
Not really an
goofy-ass-
artist. He's just a
But like
goofy
he was like in that space though, like, you know, like they say he was a rapper even though he's a comedian, but like he made a complete 180. Like he tried to, you know, he actually trying to make his life better from what he been doing.
Yeah, I mean, you're
off
right.
the, like,
Yeah,
off
that
the
might-
drugs.
That
No, I
might
don't
be
fuck with
that
him
might
at
be
all.
the name of the episode because your ass had a 182.
Oh yeah, you definitely did. Because if we go back to this previous podcast, he was not spitting his grease, bro. He was
last
talking
thing
my grease.
last thing that happened in music, Quavo put out a song saying, you know, since Takeoff's gone, there's no more Migos. How y'all feel about
We've
that?
been seeing
Is
that
it-
from a mile away.
I mean, we already
Just-
knew that about him and Offset. We already knew what was going.
Takeoff was the best Miko anyway.
Yeah,
So,
I say that all the time. His lyrics always hit. I don't know about the other two.
I remember he
Flow,
saved them
delivery.
during a free. He's always saved them during freestyles, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, facts.
I agree, bro. Come on, no.
Yeah, I've been saying this too, bro. Since
That
the
was the best
YRN
Migos.
days,
Yep, best Migo ever.
I've been saying that. But yeah, man. I mean, it's just not complete. Like the group is just not the same without him. Obviously, 'cause
Yeah, bro.
the Migos are the three of them, and with him gone, like there's a huge aspect of the group missing. Like,
Yep.
You got Offset, you got Quavo, and they have their different styles, and it's like it doesn't mesh as well now. It was only complete with the three of them. That was the
Mhm.
issue. It's like
Apparently
us. Like if
they've
two of
been
us fell
fighting.
off, then
Yeah, they've been fighting behind the scenes.
And I wouldn't even listen to that music anyways if they did like solo things, because if it was the Migos, I'm listening because of Takeoff. I always like Takeoff part. I'll skip everything else and listen to Takeoff.
take off.
I kind of like Offset. I think Quavo is like my least favorite.
Yeah,
Quavo
Quavo.
just seeing corny as fuck.
He had the big head because he always had the, he always was the
The
his
face of the
part
group.
was
Yeah, in the forefront of the group, like
Yeah,
you see Quavo at the front really when you see the Migos.
yeah.
I mean that's fair. I mean because he's like the Drake of the group. He'll
yeah.
sing the hooks, he'll sing the catchy shit. You know what I'm saying? And he really had like the best voice for the music, like for those parts of the music, like the hook
Yeah.
and the chorus and shit like that, to say the catchy things. But I feel like Offset just came. He had like I don't even know what it is. I'm not gonna say like the street vernacular
Yeah,
because like they all had the same.
No,
But it's like the energy that he brought to the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the rah and the like him rapping like on what's that song called? Bad and Bougie. Like his verse on Bad and Bougie went fucking stupid.
Do I look like I've been left off Bad and Bougie?
Let's take
Takeoff was not on that
Takeoff.
song. I think that's the only song they have that they just went dumb without Takeoff. Like
R.I.P. Takeoff, man. Long live the rocket. Last music thing that came out. Travis Scott his label said that Utopia, his next album, is coming out sometime this year. Everyone's saying June. Now, do you think it's gonna be better than Astroworld? Because people say Astroworld has no skips, and I fuck with Astroworld. Now I'm going back to it. I fuck with Astroworld, but you think Utopia, after all the controversy he's been through, you think that's just gonna flop?
Where they gonna get on his neck as soon as that
I'm
album drop?
gonna tell you why. He waited too long. I know.
What, 2018? 17? 18?
yeah,
2017.
18.
I think it's 18.
Yeah.
Hold on, this one.
Look this shit up.
Travis Scott's album is trying to go dummy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna be real with you.
I never far
really
in
listened to
between, but
Travis.
I fuck with Travis.
But
We might have to do
August 3rd, 2018.
we might have to do a listen. We might have to do a listen, maybe on stream, of like some old Travis Scott albums.
Astro was godly.
But what I was
Astro
gonna say to
crazy.
y'all is that I listened to the Metro album, and that put him on for me. Like, cause I listened to like the way he slid in trance, like he carried that whole song. Like his whole sound is ridiculous. I was like, damn, is this Travis? This
I put you on the Birds in the Trap. Birds in the
I don't
Trap.
fuck with that.
You don't fuck with Birds in Trap?
Days
heard-
before
I
the
heard-
rodeo, easy.
Days Before Rodeo, and then Rodeo itself.
Yep.
That's what I've been told all the time. Because Brittany used to like really early Travis, and like that one
Yeah,
Gray
Travis
song.
was
I forgot
dummy.
what it's called, but it's some shit like that. But I had like Wake Up with him and The Weeknd. Like I've heard what's the song the one that sounds like Sold Out Dates. You know what I'm talking about?
Yosemite.
Yosemite. Yeah, I heard that. Obviously, I heard a lot of songs on Astro World. I have on Watch. You know what I'm saying, on my phone. Well, I listened to some of him.
Astro Thunder is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, the other day I heard that shit slowed in reverb, bro. I felt like I felt like I was like,
yes.
I don't know what happened. I listened to that shit. It was blasting in my ears, like the instrumental. I feel like I was transported to a different world. I was like, oh my god.
But
like I heard
that
5% Tint. Yeah, Astro Thunder. Like I listened to Trance. He's a song on the Metro album called Raindrop. There's a song called Mafia that I think is hard as shit off that like little 2-track EP or whatever. And I know Escape playing because they always played in Foot Locker, but like it's just like sometimes I just didn't really fuck with his sound or like his, you know what I'm saying, like how he was coming. Or even No Bystanders, that song is hard too. But it's like hearing those songs, it made me realize like I was sleep on him. So I listened again to I like his verse in, I told you, Durag Activity, but like you don't really fuck with that. But like I was listening to some of those tracks and I was just like, damn, like he actually, you know, his shit is different. But
I'm surprised you don't fuck with Birds in the Trap. A lot of people don't fuck with Birds in the Trap. That shit had no skips for me. That shit was well, I had that shit on rotation. That shit was gas. But yeah, man, I can't wait for Travis's release. That's probably one of the bigger releases for this year. Don Toliver dropped. I have not listened to that shit.
I
already know. Let me check it out.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, we might have to listen to that as a group. Maybe that's another video for y'all. But yeah, man, I think that's it for episode 54. We are fucking 2 hours in. We have another 2-hour episode. Jesus Christ. Hope y'all fuck with this. But yeah, man, episode 54, man. Y'all keep liking, y'all keep subscribing, all this shit. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to this on the audio version, we fuck with you. Keep listening, keep supporting. And whenever you listen to this, you're part of the guys too, man. Don't forget that. We'll be back next week, episode 50 man.
Also, give a big shout out to Desiree for being here with us.
54.
My fault.
Wait, it was technically
next episode 55. Yeah.
Yeah, this is 55. Also, give a big shout out to Desiree for coming through, giving her opinions on certain things, and we really appreciate that. So thank you.
Facts. I know this one was real relationship based and all that. You know what I'm saying? But we haven't talked about relationships in a minute.
I feel like it had to be too. But just because like we had like, you know, the other side of the relationship and the dating shit, you know what I'm saying? We had to get her perspective. And it was very introspective. You know what I'm saying? We learned a lot. I appreciate you really for the information, not getting frustrated and just being very articulate. Like thank you for being here. Because we didn't even get to know you before, you know, you got on here. So I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'll come back again.
Yeah, she definitely sounds better than Nat. I ain't gonna hold you.
We love you, Nat.
Shout out to Nat.
Shout out Nat though. But
I do have a kind of interesting topic for next episode that we didn't get to this time. So we'll talk about it next week. But like I said, it's been you guys and Desiree, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
All right, bye.
And we out.
Adios.